Welcome to the Azure Synapse Essentials video series. My name is Saveen Reddy, and I'm a Group Product Manager in Azure Engineering. Azure Synapse unifies data integration, big data, and enterprise data warehousing into a single service for end-to-end analytics. In this video, I'll show you how to use our integrated Apache Spark experience in Azure Synapse. Enterprises are heavily invested in SQL for analytics, and now we see they're starting to use Apache Spark for the same scenarios. Apache Spark for Azure Synapse gives you the benefits of integrated security, fully managed provisioning, and seamless integration with other Azure services such as SQL databases, Azure Key Vault, Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2, and Azure Blob Storage. And you can use the language of your choice, such as Python, Scala, C#, and SQL. If you're interested in machine learning, Azure Synapse comes with many popular libraries, such as Spark MLlib, and all the libraries that come with the Anaconda Python distribution. Let's get started in Synapse Studio. First, I'll go to the Manage Hub and create a new serverless Apache Spark pool. All I need is a name. I'll use Spark01, and that's it. In just a second, the new serverless Spark pool will appear, and we can start using it. Azure Synapse has a knowledge center. It provides sample code and data which makes it easy to demonstrate how Spark works in Synapse. I can get to the Knowledge Center from the home page. I want to get going fast, so I'll choose Use Samples immediately. Then I select the first sample, called Explore Sample Data with Spark. A new notebook was created that lets me explore the well-known NYC yellow taxi cab data from Azure Open Datasets. The notebook will allow me to load, aggregate, and visualize this data. Before I start looking at code, I'll explore the notebook interface. The cell menu lets me add code cells or markdown cells to the notebook. The publish menu will save the current notebook into my workspace in case I want to use it later. The attach field indicates which serverless Spark pool to use when running the notebook. You can see that this notebook is using the Spark01 pool. The language menu lets me pick the default language of code cells. I can mix and match languages in a single notebook using magic commands in a cell. Now I run all the cells in the notebook. The load data section reads the NYC yellow taxi dataset from Azure Open Datasets into a Spark data frame. The next cell shows the schema of the data frame, so you can see all the columns and types. The third cell aggregates the data. It calculates the average trip distance grouped by passenger count. This cell then displays the data frame as a table. The fourth cell shows how I can take full control of the visualization. In this cell, I use the Seaborn library and the matplotlib library to render the data frame as a line chart. So far, I've been working with this data in Spark. Now, let's look at how Azure Synapse makes it easy to share data between Spark and serverless SQL. I'll start by creating a cell that will create a database called NYC aggregates, and inside it, I'll put the aggregated data frame as a table called passenger count aggregates. Now let's run the cell. Now that the cell is run, I'll go to the Data Hub, and I'll see the Spark database and the table. I'll do a select top 100 rows on that table with SQL. This script is connected to the built-in serverless SQL pool and is using our Spark database. Now, after I run the SQL query, you can see that the built-in serverless SQL pool has seamlessly queried the Spark database that we created. We are excited to bring the Apache Spark experience into Azure Synapse Analytics. Spark in Azure Synapse allows data engineers and data scientists to use their favorite tool within our unified analytical solution. We encourage you to explore the other Synapse Essentials videos, and we look forward to seeing you kickstart your Azure Synapse journey.